The Troy Show, episode 19, January 22nd, 2001. Take one.
2021.
2021.
2001. Wow.
A little off there, buddy.
Just a tad.
Sugar boom boom, I'm chasing dragons. This dragon's got my hand. Sugar boom boom, I'm robbing people, but I'm an honest man. Sugar boom boom, I'm chasing dragons. This dragon's got my hand. Sugar boom boom, I'm robbing people, but I'm an honest man.
Let me tell you straight up, homie, this story's not rehearsed. Done my share of drogas, but with this I'm feeling cursed. Done a little tiempo, paid for my crime. Got out on healthy, now parole's going just fine. Smoke a little yesca, no more black sand. Gotta feed me Ale, cause now I'm an honest man.
Sugar boom boom, I'm chasing dragons. This dragon's got my hand. Sugar boom boom, I'm robbing people, but I'm an honest man. Sugar boom boom, I'm chasing dragons. This dragon's got my hand. Sugar boom boom, I'm robbing people, but I'm an honest man.
Met a chick named Anna on my way to work one day. She had me hypnotized, I tried to pull away.
All right, well, it's a beautiful night in Central Florida.
Black on black, even her eyes.
Just right.
Yeah, homie, she's a fine
so it'd be
one,
like,
but the devil in disguise.
Like the porridge.
Handed me a bendo, dropped the substance on some foil.
So, not expecting a whole lot of live videos again, because it is a beautiful Friday night in Central Florida. People can be out doing stuff, not watching this dumb shit. But anybody that is watching, thank you. I appreciate it. Everybody who's watching later, thank you too for taking the time to watch it. Somebody type out, yes, we can hear you. As soon as I get somebody to tap out, yes, we can hear you, we'll get started.
It's 3 days later and I haven't been to work. She's left me stranded with cold chills and violent church. Thinking of a come up quick so I can feed my habit. I saw this guy at the ATM, now it's time to chase that dragon. Ran up on this vato as he gets close to his car. I was in full stride when the cops rolled by. Hit this vato with my balls.
Sugar boom boom, I'm chasing dragons. This dragon's got my hand. Sugar boom boom, I'm robbing people, but I'm an honest man. Sugar boom boom, I'm chasing dragons. This dragon's got my hand. Sugar boom boom, I'm robbing people, but I'm an honest man.
Do that Sugar Boom Boom if you haven't heard it. It's a great song. All right, so we're going to start this show off taking a toast to a true legend in baseball. Hank Aaron passed away today at the age of 86, and held the home run record for many, many years until Barry Bonds broke it. One of my heroes, obviously. I have his jersey. Didn't just run out today and buy that, but a great man, Hank Aaron, and truly a legend. He'll be missed but never forgotten. Salute. All right, all right. All right, all right, all right. So how's everybody doing? How was your week? Good, I hope. Ours was good. My mother-in-law, father-in-law, and my sister-in-law, one of my sister-in-laws, had some comp stays at the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Hollywood, Florida. And so we joined them, went down there, had a great time. We were supposed to be there 2 nights and then leave and head home the next morning. But my sister-in-law rode with us. We took two separate cars. My sister-in-law rode back home with us. So as soon as that was announced to me, I knew right then and there it was going to be our normal shenanigans. We do things when we're all together. We do things that probably would drive other people to a state of pure madness, because we go wherever, whenever, stay for how long, do whatever. Oh, look at this. Oh, look at that. Let's stop. Let's do this. And we went to the beach. Troy got in the water. We stopped at had sushi. We saw the president, the ex-president's Florida home, Secret Service men, Coast Guard cutter, a broken shell on the beach, several Ferraris and Lamborghinis, and fuck rich people. So, but now, when we do this, and I'm serious, when we are all together, when me, Tracy, Lisa, Paige, and Troy are together, and we go on vacation or whatever, and we say, okay, we're gonna make this a 2-week vacation, I right off the bat know that it's bare minimum a 3-week vacation. It could be pushing a month and a half, right? So if it's a day trip or a 2-day trip, it's not going to be that simple either. And it used to drive me batshit crazy too. But what I do now to control my nerves during the whole thing is I take a little, just before we leave, just before we head out, I take a little a horse tranquilizer, and it just calms my nerves a little bit, takes the edge off, and I go with it. No, just kidding. I love it. We have a lot of fun. So I said all that to say this. When we finally got on the road to head home for reals,
For realsies.
At 10 o'clock at night.
At 10 o'clock at night. They started playing this game, Name That Tune, right? And so what they do is they just pull up playlist on the phone, they hook it to the Bluetooth, and then they play like the opening of a song, and you guess it as soon as you can. Well, we were playing that on the way home, and of course I'm concentrating on driving and all of that stuff, but these songs would pop up, and I was like, oh man, I haven't heard that song in a while. Oh man, wait a minute, that song would be a great parody. And so I've got a big playlist now. As a matter of fact, I wrote down just a few of them right here. I missed it. But then I've got way more back here. So I've got a playlist now, a parody playlist to go on for days, son. Right? But I utilized that, and I actually made some parodies. I was going to do our normal 3. Right? Sometimes I do 2. I've been known to do only 1. But I was going to do 3. But then my daughter asked me to do this specific song. And she said, it's not really in your genre, but the song supposedly means a lot to Shanae. And then she told me and reminded me what they had done with that song. So a couple of years ago, Shanae did a recital finale where she brought all of the paying kids out on stage, and then she waddled out on stage and tried to dance with them, which was embarrassing, to be honest with you. As a matter of fact, the OSHA, or the the FEMA Richter scales were actually set off when this bitch started hopping around on stage, right? I think it registered as a 0.9 on the Richter scale. I can't imagine what she would have done if she'd actually fallen on stage. That would have... Any hoodles. So towards the end of this song, she brings out her paychecks onto the stage. I mean, her foster kids onto stage. And when you listen to this song, you know, you realize why she's doing it. She's doing it to be the martyr, to be admired. So, look at me, I'm a savior of children, and all this stuff. And even though I think she misunderstood the meaning of the song, I think it more applies to women getting their hearts broken. But she played it off as if, you know, oh, look at me, I'm something special, because, you know, to these children, right? So I listened to the song. I hadn't heard it again. I couldn't remember what it was or anything. So when she told me what it was, I had to look it up, and I heard it for the first time last night around 8:30, right? And I thought, holy shit, this is going to be a great song for me to do a parody to. But because it is not in my genre, I don't really listen to that kind of music, per se. And because I had never really heard it before, I heard it that one time when they did the thing, it was difficult for me to do. But I got it done. I knocked it out late last night, and I played it several times today, and I'm like, holy shit, this sucks. And it's my singing that sucks in it. So in some of my parody songs, I deliberately sing bad to make them funnier or whatever, but that's not the case with this one. This one just truly sucked on my singing, but I think I get the message across. Unfortunately, the more I wrote it, the more I tried to tweak it and manipulate the words and all that stuff to resemble the actual song, the fucking sadder it got, right? So it's not a funny song by any means, and I apologize for that, but I decided to go ahead and finish it, and I'm gonna play it for you tonight, because not all the songs I do have to be funny. Some of them they all have meaning. They all have hidden meanings and messages in them, but some of them have very deep meanings, and I think this one is one of those ones that has a deep meaning, and so I don't want to bum you out too bad. So what I did was, instead of writing my 3 and one of them being a bummer, I went ahead and wrote 4.
Good job.
You're welcome. Thank you. What are you doing? Are you watching gay porn? Huh? Turn that shit off. Watch the Troy Show. You can look at Ding Dongs later on.
Oh my. Show myself.
What are you watching? Show me. We'll go back to the Troy Show and stop watching the gay porn. Come on, man. That's ridiculous. All right, that's some shit Paul would do. Any hoodles. He's not really watching gay porn, by the way. Some weird anime shit. So back to that. Yeah, I wrote 4 songs and I performed them. Now, of those 4 songs, let's see, 1, 2, 3. 3 of them were from us playing Name That Tune. And then the 4th one, obviously, was from the request.
Oh my.
What? Is it Wayne?
No, it's Mike.
Oh.
He said probably making it.
Oh, damn.
He might be talking about Paul, though.
Yeah, he is. He is. That's funny.
He also gave you quite a few suggestions for some songs.
Excellent, excellent. I will review those, and I'll definitely pick some out of it for sure. Just name me a few.
Eat It by Weird Al Yankovic. He did the hard work already. It's
Right.
Raining M&Ms.
I saw that one.
And the original Megan Thee Stallion. I don't know what that is.
I don't know
Oh,
what that
God.
is either.
Well, I don't know the song. However, that's like one of the stripper songs.
Oh,
So-
excellent, excellent. Good suggestions. We're going to work on those for sure.
Like she sang that WAP song with the other singer.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
I can only imagine.
Yeah, it's going to be bad, but I'm going to do it anyway because, you know, I have no shame. No shame. None. So, we're going to play those songs for you. And We're going to have some more stuff in between. First off, I want to ask people, did anybody ever find out what happened to the 50-50 money? The $1,050? Did Shanae, can we confirm that she stole that, or can we confirm that she did the right thing and gave that, picked a winner and gave it to them? Because everything I'm hearing from people, there was never a winner. So let's see if we can confirm that, so we can run with that shit too. So here's the next thing, people. They had me put in Facebook jail for 30 days, right? I've been out of Facebook jail for a day and a half now, or something like that, 2 days. I did it, obviously, if you watch my video from Mar-a-Lago, you know that I was out on that day, right? I had just come out of Facebook jail a few hours before that. And the first thing I record is a bunch of Secret Service agents. So probably not the best idea. But with that being said, I'm out of Facebook jail now, and so here's my promise to anybody that wants to keep tagging and reporting me, especially if you're falsely reporting me, because they reported me falsely. They said that my comment to Susan, because Susan kept trying to get into the Green Swamp Mafia email account, right?
Escapes.
Green Swamp Escapes email account. So I posted, "Stop trying to get into the Green Swamp email, you dumb bitch," or "Sue, you dumb bitch." Well, they reported it to Facebook as I was harassing a minor. First off, there's nothing minor about this old man. I mean, this old woman, right? And so they lied. Remember, I told you that if you know, people don't silence a man because they're afraid or they don't silence a man because they are afraid of. Oh shit! You know what? I'm gonna have to go and find it now. I've got it written down in here somewhere. Oh, here we go. When you tear out a man's tongue, you are not proving him a liar. You're only telling the world that you fear what he might say. Okay, that's their problem is they fear what I might say. They fear the truth that I'm telling. They don't want the truth to be known. They'd rather continue to abuse kids, manipulate children, steal money from families, hard-earned money, and so they don't want this to happen. They don't want this show to take place. They don't want my Facebook page to exist. So here's my promise to you guys. Every time you report me and every time you get me suspended on Facebook, I just did a 30-day stretch, so it doesn't matter to me. But I continued to do the show, didn't I? And I'll always find a way, so fuck off. But every time you report me and every time I get suspended, on the Friday after I come back out of Facebook jail, I'm going to go above and beyond to destroy you. I mean, I'm just going to say the dumbest shit possible. Right?
Somebody's crashing the set.
Huh?
There's some kittens crashing the set.
A kitten?
2 of them.
Both of them.
Just to piss you off. And I mean, I'm going to dig deep. I'm going to dig deeper than Shanae digging into a bag of donuts. I'm going to dig.
Oh, that's what Mike said, that the money went to the Donut King Fund.
It probably did. It probably did, the Donut King Fund.
He probably won't go in the fire.
He probably won't.
No, it looked like he got a little...
These are not our cats, by the way, people. They belong to the neighbor, but they like it over here better.
We do have a lot of cats. They don't go outside, though.
Our cats would never go outside, no. I'm very much against that. I like people. I mean, I like animals way more than people. People suck. I would never leave an animal outside, but that's just me. Anyway, back to the show. So, yeah, I'm going to destroy you, and I'm going to be way more brutal about it. So here's my promise to you right now. The next time I get suspended, for whatever reason, on the Friday that I come back, I'm doing a parody to Butterfly Kisses. 100%, I promise, I guarantee you. Right? So kiss my ass and stop your bullshit. If you want me to shut up, I already told you there's 2 ways. Disappear, leave, be gone, don't ever hurt another child, or shoot me. That's it. Only 2 ways I'm going to shut up. I don't want anything else from you. I want you to be gone or come and try to shoot me. So, let's move on. I was thinking about this. There's somebody that I don't really want to blast on the Troy Show. But it's kind of getting to a point where if they're not careful, I'm going to. I'd rather not. I'd rather just leave it like it is right now. Because if I start blasting this person, it's not going to be pretty. If I start blasting their family, it's not going to be pretty. And you know, let's just try to leave me and my family the fuck alone. All right, that's the best thing to do. Just look at the Mendenses and TDC, right, and use them as an example and say, do I really want this? Do I really want it? And if you do, fine, let's do this. And if you don't, then just keep your mouth shut, move along. All right, you know who I am. You know who I'm talking to. You know, I'm not going to address you this time, but if it keeps going, if you keep doing the wrong thing, you're going to find yourself on the shit end of the stick of the Troy Show. Right? So people, here's another thing too. I did a parody this time, the first time I've done a parody for this show that's not related to Paul, Susan, and Shanae and TDC. I've done other parodies before in the past. As a matter of fact, I did one for TDC against other studios, and they loved it, right? As a matter of fact, little midget Polly boy was in the video, shook his little tushy and all that stuff, right? So it's not the first time I've done a parody not related to this, but it's the first time I've done one for this show that's not related to the Mendenses or TDC in some way. And I'm going to play that one for you tonight as well. But I think because there's 4, I think we're going to go ahead right off the bat and jump to a song. So let's see which one I'm going to pick, because I don't have them up yet. Let's see. I'm not going to do that one. I'm going to save that one for last. Okay. So, do you guys want to hear the sad one first and get it out of the way? Or not really sad, but the bummer? Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, that's what we're going to do then. We're going to get the bummer one out of the way. And then after that, immediately after that, I think. How about that? How about immediately after that, we do a funny one? Or at least I think it's funny. And shit, that's all that matters. As long as I think it's funny.
Everybody thinks it's funny.
Let's switch my chairs. We're gonna get the bummer one out of the way, just because it needs to be. Now remember, people, as good of a singer as I am, not so much in this one. I'm not really a good singer at all, but this one just proves that I am not a good singer. Anyway, we'll prop this right up on Shanae's fat, ugly face. I thought this 5 was appropriate during this song to show some of the little faces that Shanae has hurt. Well, I'm not going to keep pointing at them. So I apologize in advance for how out of tune this is. I apologize in advance for the cues that I missed and out of timing and all that stuff. But if you could have done better, then you should have come over and damn done it for me, right? Speaking of that, we are going to actually redo this song when the time is right. I'm going to get as many of Shanae's victims that I can get together, and we're going to do like a we are the world kind of studio recording where they're all in there together and they all sing the song at the same time. And then I'm going to come back and play that for you. But in the time being, you get to hear my lovely voice. La, 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 la. And here we go. Hope you enjoy it.
That's a good idea.
And Shanae, I hope you enjoy it too.
Ed Service is watching.
Thank you, Ed. There's a deeper meaning to all the songs that I do. Every one of them has a significant meaning to them. Some of them are funny, and other ones are not. This one is not. I had a special request to do this song from my daughter.
Wow. You just kept throwing
She explained to me that this was a special song to Shanae. And I do recall Shanae doing a dance to this where she came out on stage and danced with all the kids and brought her foster kids out and all that stuff. Made a big deal out of it. Again, trying to get attention and hiding the bad deeds that she actually does. When I started to review the song, I thought I've talked to enough of her victims to know how this song needs to go. So I hope this poorly sung and severely out of tune and mistimed song will serve as a voice for all of those children who have been abused, neglected, and discarded by Shanae, Susan, Paul, and their family. We are children that you left in the dark. We were promised that you'd give us the stars. Then you left us all with broken hearts. And you told us all you'd never be far. What about us? What about all the times you said we'd stay together? What about us? What about all the broken happy ever afters? What about us? What about all the good times and the laughter? What about love? What about trust? What about us? You had problems that you used us to solve. We were children that just wanted your love. We were willing and we came when you called. But you just used us all. Enough is enough. What about us? What about all the times you said you'd always answer? What about us? What about all our dreams you turned into disasters? What about us? Why did you lie and tell us that we really mattered? What about love? What about trust? What about us? What about us? Why did you try and separate us from our families? Families that we love, families we trust. What about us? You turned your back on us all for money. All for money, you misused our trust. All for money. All for money. Now we've moved on and let your memory go. Now we're ready. Now it's time that we let you know. Don't worry about us. Don't worry about all the times we spent together. Don't worry about us. We're rebuilding our happily ever afters. Don't worry about us. It's not our lives that are gonna end in disaster. We know about love. We know about trust. Don't worry about us. Don't worry about us. Don't worry about us. You never worried about us. Alright, people, again, I'm sorry for how bad that song was sung, especially towards the end. It was hard to work song or words in and make it meaningful. And I'm sorry that it was a downer, but it's a necessary thing, because after listening to these children, many of them, it is how they feel. They felt wronged and abandoned by someone that they admired. And that's what pisses me off the most. So, again, sorry that was a bummer. But fuck you, Shanae, you fat, heartless, evil bitch. And fuck the parents that popped you out. Yeah.
Cheryl said this song is very sad and it really hits home.
Yeah. People, I'm not doing this for attention. I'm doing this because it matters. I'm doing this to bring attention to the situation and what they have done. And when it's over, I'll continue the Troy Show for attention. But right now, that's not what it's for. All right?
Cheryl says they are the most disgusting people, and yes, fuck you, Shanae and Susan and Paul.
I love it. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. I sit in this very fucking backyard a few months ago, as this was getting rolling. Right after they threw all of the trophies in the trash can and discarded them like waste. They threw in the trash can along with the dirty shit diapers that they threw in the trash can. And me and my friend went up and we dug them out, we cleaned them up, we brought them home with maggots and ants and lime green baby shit on them. Right? And when I pulled up in that driveway and I opened them up, opened the back up, the people that were here started helping us unload all the trophies. And there was a lot of them. And one of the children that was in this backyard said, we never meant anything to her. It's from a child. Not a 19-year-old child. Not an 18, 17, 16, 15, 13-year-old child. This was from a child. We never meant anything to her. How do you think that made me feel? You didn't give a shit! But I did. So for that, fuck you. I'm willing to die for this cause. Fuck you. I apologize to the people watching. Unless those people are Paul, Susan, and Shanae, and the other assholes that are still supporting them. You are funding them. You're no different than a state-funded terrorist organization. You're funding their bullshit. You are paying them to abuse kids. Pull your fucking children out right this fucking minute and stop their bullshit. Without your funding, they can't survive. And yes, that goes to you too, the state of Florida. Nikki Fried, you claim to be a proactive Democrat. Prove it. Prove it. You're in charge. You are the head of the state agricultural department that oversees all of this shit. Shut it down. Take her kids away from her. Prove it. I know you don't like me because I spearheaded the campaign to get your face taken off of the gas pumps and get the state of Florida Steel back on. I know you don't like me. I know you're probably not seeing this, but there is 2 people watching, or that will watch tonight or tomorrow, that can get this message to you. Tell her to stop this shit now. Stop it. I've watched too many children cry because of her, including my own children, my nieces, and close personal friends of mine that I consider those kids to be my kids also. Shut this shit down. Let's move on. All right, let's move on. Now, because that got so deep so quickly, does anybody want to hear a funny song?
Yes.
Or at least I think it's funny. I hope it is. Again, not really my genre, but I do like the original song. Hello, kitty. It's a good kitty. It's a good kitty.
Elsa.
Elsa. I hadn't heard this song in some good number of years, but when I heard it the other day on the way home from our Mirandering adventures, I thought, hell, thank you, Tom. You laid that one in my lap. As a matter of fact, I pretty much wrote the whole song while I was listening to it in the car ride. Right? So, I hope we have some Tom Petty fans out there. Here we go. Again, not in perfect cue.
She's a fat bitch, so is her daughter. Husband's a midget and a pervert too. Says she's a female, but that's just crazy, 'cause we all know she's a boy named Sue. It's a hot day down in Four Corners. There's sweat dripping down her ball sack too. And she's a bad boy, 'cause she's got no pants on. She's a bad boy, running naked in the yard. And she's free, free ballin'. Yeah, she's free, free ballin'. And all the neighbors down on Sunrise Vista are all moving, 'cause they don't want to see her naked in the front yard. Her balls flapping, looking real weird and bizarre too. And she's free, free ballin'. Yeah, she's free, free ballin'. Free ballin', free ballin', now she's free ballin', free ballin', now she's free ballin', free ballin'. Now
here comes Paul, running on over, yelling her name. And you all know why, 'cause she's showing her balls wearing nothing. Free balling, yeah, she's free balling, free balling. She's free balling, yeah, balling. Ballin', yeah, she's free ballin', free ballin', now she's free ballin', Sue's ballin', she's free ballin', Sue's free ballin', Sue's free ballin'. Sue's free ballin', Sue's free ballin', yeah, Sue's ballin', she's free ballin'.
Ew.
Susan, are you in the fucking front yard with no pants on, flapping your balls for the neighborhood to see? Damn it, I'm tired of this, Susan. Shanae, I can't take it anymore. I'm gonna have your mother castrated with her balls flippity-flopping all around town. Damn it, let's go!
That was funny.
I don't know about you people, but I needed that break real quick to
Yes.
to recover from my
Cheryl
bullshit.
and Nicole agree. We needed this after the sad song.
Yeah. Thank you. So Tracy just pointed out to me that we have a fairly famous person watching right now, a friend of mine. And this is the third time he's watched the show. And thank you, brother, for watching. And I apologize for my singing. I would like to be better, but I'm not. And I'm honored that you're watching, sir. I really am. Thank you very much.
Cheryl says great. Nicole says flippity flopping. Your mom has a whole bunch of hand claps.
Flopping.
Catherine says LMFAO.
That's great. Thank you, people. So I'm going to go ahead and stage the next two songs, and I guess when the time is right, I'll go ahead and play them. I'm going to warn you, the next song I'm playing is the one that is not related to this situation that is the Troy Show. Shanae, Susan Paul, and TDC. This is completely unrelated, but I got a wild hair up my ass when I heard the song on the Name That Tune version in the car, and I thought, hell, let's do this. What?
I'm laughing at you. Name that tune in the car.
I mean, hell, inspiration comes from all over the place, and perspiration comes from Susan's ballsack. I just whipped that one right out, just like that. Holy shit!
Like her?
I'm brilliant. That's true.
Ew.
That's true. That's not bad for him, by the way. Now shut the fuck up.
Oh, I got it now.
Took Paige a minute. Poor baby.
I'm gonna save the last one, the last funny one, related to this for the last. I'm pretty proud of it, actually. It is my genre. I like all types of music, but my favorite genres are country, heavy metal, and hip hop. Right?
Hip hop?
Hip hop, and hip hop both. Right? So this definitely fits my genre, and I'm used to and very familiar with the song, even though I had kind of forgotten about it until the carpool karaoke, or whatever you want to call it.
Name that tune.
Name that tune. And so I sang it, and even though I'm familiar with the song and love it and listened to it a million times in my lifetime, I still sucked. It was a lot harder to do than I thought. right?
We forgive you.
Huh?
We forgive you.
Thank you. I need to step down a level. I need to start doing parodies to the Wiggles songs.
Which, by the way, was
Oh,
also a song on the Name That Tune.
It was. It was.
She's gonna sleep here now.
Everybody clap.
La, la, la.
Everybody sing.
La 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 la.
Bow to your partner.
Come on, Cher.
James.
And then you turn around.
That's
Hands
the song that
in
was.
the air, rock-a-bye your bear. Bear's now asleep.
What kind of song is this?
That's from the Wiggles. You used to listen to it over and over and over. Somewhere in
That was your
Freudian
first concert.
Yeah, your first concert.
You were like 2.
Yeah.
You and
We
Alex
took up to
went
see
to
the
the
Wiggles
Wiggles.
a few times. I know that shit's burned into my head forever.
Clearly not in mine.
Well, you were only 2. Maybe we'll have to play it more often.
No, I would prefer we don't.
All right, so is there anything anybody wants to talk about? Choked on my own spit.
Happens to me all the time.
Yeah, but I pulled that one off smooth. It was just one little cough, and the whole time I'm going, panic.
Nicole said she saw them at Disney when Emma was little.
Oh, there you go. I'm so sorry. So did we.
Where did we see them?
We saw them at the Orlando Arena, which I think at the time was, I can't remember what. We
It
also
was
saw
called
them
the
in Tampa.
Arena.
The Arena. We saw them in Tampa. And where else? Because we saw them 3 times, didn't we?
I don't know.
Yeah, I believe so.
The sad thing is I could remember what Paige had on.
Wow.
Now you just trumped me in my ability to remember.
You don't want to know why I can remember what she had
Did she shit all over herself?
Ew.
Did she? Is that why?
on. Maybe.
Huh.
Cheryl said we saw them about 10 times.
Did we? I knew we saw them a lot.
I don't know that we went. No, they saw them more than we did.
Oh, they did? Yeah, we still saw them a lot too, though. I
Remember
know
the
we
little
all went
Wiggles
together.
cars?
Yep.
Never
Yeah.
know what happened to that.
Hey, Paul.
Ow! Oh!
Ow, that hurt my ears.
Sorry.
Ouch!
Give us
Deaf.
some warning next time.
Now my ears are ringing. Thank you.
Sorry.
That's okay.
No, he's not.
Oh, fuck you, Paul. Yeah. So
Troy cracked a coconut open.
Troy did. Troy cracked the coconut open while we were filming Mar-a-Lago live with the Coast Guard just off the shore. Troy cracked the coconut open. I was pretty impressed. It only took him 4 tries and he got it open. What is it?
Unrelated to this. This one's
Oh, okay.
stupid.
So, Mar-a-Lago was interesting. I gotta say that, man. We literally rounded the corner, and we didn't even do it on purpose. It was just kind of an accident.
Well, no, we wanted to go that way, but we
wanted
didn't
to
know
go
it was-
that way, but we didn't think about the fact that we were going to run into Mar-a-Lago until we got really close. But we rounded the corner. There was this gigantic arm up in the air that could drop at any minute. Had the weights, the pivoting weights on the other end, so it could drop on, And then as soon as we passed that, we looked, and there's Secret Service and cops and all this stuff. And then we keep going. They got the whole thing barricaded off and all this stuff. And we make the turn to go away from it to go to the bridge, and a police officer stops us. And lets more police officers go in front on their little cart thingy. That's probably not what they call it. The cops don't call it their little cart thingy, I'm sure. But that's what we're calling it. And then we cross the bridge, we make a right, and then we see the media pool. And there was a shitload of them, right? And people, if you think I like to hear my own voice, these reporters love to hear their own voice. And so that was interesting. It was.
They did not ask for your autograph, though.
They didn't. I was pissed off about that. I was really pissed off. I'm like, y'all are filming Mar-a-Lago, right? Just some buildings and shit. And I'm right here. Just all you got to do is come over and interview me, and I'll sign you an autograph. But they didn't. I think they were intimidated
Maybe.
by my fame. Intimidated by my fame. Other than that, what else happened that trip? We had some pretty good sushi. Troy went into the beach when it was cold outside, or into the water.
We went to a good mall.
We went to a good mall.
Yes. Which we don't have in Claremont, and we need.
Right. I've personally never seen a Gucci and Louis Vuitton store in my life. I don't think I've. Well, maybe I did in New York City. I don't recall because I don't give a shit. But I saw 2 of them each this weekend or this week. Did I say yet? Fuck rich people.
Yes.
Okay. I wanted to reiterate that and make sure that was crystal clear.
Oh, by the way, we did not win the Powerball. Someone in Maryland won.
Damn it. I was hoping we'd win the Powerball because I was going to go on a Walmart shopping spree and buy myself some new Dickies. My collar. 930?
We still have a chance at the Mega Million, though. Oh, no, it's tonight, and we didn't buy any tickets.
I think I did.
Oh, well, that's good.
Did. I tell you this much, people. If we win that $900 and something million, trust me, the Troy Show set is going to be off the fucking hook next week.
Woohoo.
I mean it. It's going to be, I'm going to have real donuts suspended from the ceiling, fog machines, all kinds of shit, right?
Cheryl says yes, fuck rich people.
Fuck rich people. This is true. Does anybody still use a Zippo other than me?
Rich people.
No, I don't think rich people. Yeah, maybe
They're
they do.
butlers.
And butlers, yeah. I've got my Masonic Zippo here. It is. That was my point I was getting to. Brian and I searched for about a week trying to find flints for this damn thing. I have a whole bunch of Zippos. And I had a whole bunch of flints. I haven't bought one in probably a pack in probably 2 years because I had so many. I finally ran out. We went to look for some. You can't find that shit anywhere anymore.
Amazon.
Amazon might, yeah. Amazon has everything.
I'm going to get your son.
Okay.
Goodbye.
I love you, baby.
Love you.
See you in a little bit.
Bye, be careful. Love you, thank you.
What time is it?
9:24.
9:24. All right. Does anybody remember that time that Shanae had to take a child's toe to the emergency room in a Ziploc baggie of ice? Just want to remind you about that. Anybody remember the time Shanae fell down the stairs, dropped one child, and fell on another, and only went to the ER herself and left the other ones? I want to remind you about that too. How about that time Susan fell down the stairs at the recital? That was awesome. And blamed the child for it. Yeah. Anybody remember that time Paul creepily glared at some minor children, some underage children that their parents were paying his daughter to teach? If you didn't, just pay attention now because he's still doing it.
Fuck Paul.
Fuck Paul. Oh my God. Yeah. Maybe I should have taken one of those horse tranquilizers tonight before the show. Might have helped a lot. People, does anybody want to hear the non-related parody?
Yes.
All right. Again, very out of tune.
Why?
Because I suck.
Oh.
Yeah.
Whoop your ass.
You're pretty good.
Yeah.
Sometimes. The country music you sing good.
Thank you. I tried.
And your officiating comment is good. Really good.
Thanks. I thought this song was really funny because the original version was written in 1961. 1961. And I did the Troy Show version in 2021. And it shows the unimaginable difference in the world from 61 to 2021. Now this song, even though it doesn't necessarily, actually it doesn't at all represent my point of view on things right now, it does represent the point of view of a lot of people. And I'm not knocking them for that. Fear is real. It's always real. And I'm not even saying that you shouldn't be afraid of it. I'm just saying that, me personally, I'm not. Because I do so many dumb things in my life that I'm fully expecting to die from one of those other things, not this. Right? Like jumping side by sides off of a ramp that was built for a Monster Jam monster truck. You remember that?
Yeah.
That shit hurt. But it was fun. So yeah, 1961, which I think, you know, I think the real strong generation of people ended in the 70s. From the 80s up, we just kind of got this pansy, snowflake, weird generation. And again, I'm friends with some of those pansy, snowflake weird people, and I'm not really knocking them, but the way that we lived life back then wasn't fearful, and it wasn't PC. And I'm not saying it was correct or not correct. I'm just saying it was very different. And so again, this doesn't at all represent my point of view on this situation, but I do respect this point of view. And I thought, what a perfect song for this time. And I'd love to share that with you right now. Because, by the way, I do love this song, the original version. And I think we all do. I think it's a song we can all agree that we truly love. And so I had to do a parody for it. Are you ready?
Yes.
Is that the kids?
No.
Well, here we go. Here is my, oh, look at that. Was it Paul or Susan or who was it that talked about how small my ear holes were and then my things kept falling out? Just happened again. Fuck you, Paul. Fuck you, Susan. Fuck you, Shanae. Fuck a man dance. A fuck a man dance. So here we go. And again, I do truly love this song. I think we all do. I think it's one of those just songs that spans all generation that people can connect to. And so I kind of rewrote it to represent 2021 from 1961. Here we go. Whether it's night or dawn, and you have a cough, and you haven't received your vaccine, well, I won't be afraid. Oh, I won't be afraid just to say, get the hell away from me. And don't you stand by me. Oh, don't you stand by me. Don't stand now. Don't you stand by. Don't stand by me. If that guy that you walked up on should suddenly fall, then he's probably got that COVID-19. I won't lie, I'd probably shit out of fear, 'cause I'd wonder, did he cough on me? And did he cough on me? Oh, did he cough on me? Oh shit, man, did you cough on me?
Don't you stand by me. Oh, don't you stand by me. Don't you stand now. Don't you stand by. Don't stand by me. Whether we're in the US or Japan, I don't want you to stand by me. Oh, don't you stand now. Don't you stand by. Don't stand by me.
That was just wrong.
Thank you. I hope you people liked it. Thank you. Sorry about that. I just got a wild hair up my ass and I thought I'm going to do a COVID-19 song. And I did.
Of course.
Don't get me wrong. Even though this isn't my point of view right now on the COVID, I didn't want people standing by me before the COVID. I told you people already, I absolutely love the face covering thing because I don't have to see your ugly mugs.
Your mom said priceless.
Thank you. Thank you, Mom. All right, so we got my Hard Rock pen, the little thing that works on the phone with it and everything.
It's called a stylus.
Stylus, whatever. Stylus.
We got 3 of them now.
I do.
Well, actually, I have one.
You have? You stole one of mine?
Well, I took 3. Well, I didn't steal it. It was in the room for the taking.
It was. We all stole them. Alright, so I did Stand By Me, and Free Balling, or Don't Stand By Me, Free Balling. I did What About Us? That means I've got one more to do, and I'm going to do that here in a minute. People, before Christmas, I said we were going to take a break because this was taking a toll on all of us, especially my wife and my children, going through all of those some odd 25,000 or 15,000?
15,000.
So some 15,000 text messages that the adult teacher that we paid, known as Shanae, sent to my minor child that we were paying her to teach, that she sent her behind my back, behind my wife's back, because we are not the type of parents to hover over our children. We give them space, let them make their own mistakes, and then we swoop in and kill anybody that doesn't like it. Well, not so much Tracy, but Tracy is damn good at making me some alibis, right? It's like, no, he was mowing the lawn.
Really?
No, that's why I got Jay for it. So I said we're going to take a break from that, and we did. And now here we are, approaching, the 3rd episode this year. So I think that maybe next week or the week after, I'm going to start reviewing some more of those emails and text messages sent from Shanae to my daughter, my minor daughter, my child, the one we were paying Shanae to teach, that were inappropriate, to say the least. We're going to start reviewing some of those. I think of the 15,000, which we already proved to you people, we showed you how many there were. 15 motherfucking thousand. Of those 15,000 motherfucking text messages and emails, and some of them, many of them were inappropriate, sent from Shanae to my minor child at the time. We reviewed probably, half of them or a quarter of them?
Maybe a quarter.
Maybe a quarter. And we legitimately did what we said we were going to do. We took a break from it because it was taking a toll on us. And hell, it was Christmas time, right? Even if it wasn't Christmas time, though, it was really getting to us. Some of them were pissing us off so badly, that we just had to take a break. Some of them, the ones where Shanae talked about the other dance families up there, the other dance parents, the other kids, when she shit talked and shame talked some of the other kids
for their lack of skills and abilities, which was, by the way, her job to fix, right? When she shit-talked some of the parents up there, many of the parents up there, when we read these things, it infuriated us. Got us to a point of just complete and total anger. But we were willing to keep forward. It wasn't until we started finding ones where Shanae was trying to steal our daughter from us, trying to turn our daughter against us, trying to turn our daughter against her aunt. And actually, she successfully motherfucking did it, right? With her bullshit propaganda, her bullshit lies, she did it. And now finally, like a recovering member of a cult, my daughter is finally starting to come around and see that this fat twunt was detrimental to her and every other person she's ever come in contact with. And how does a fat twunt become a fat twunt like that? She learns it from another fat twunt, her mom, and another fat twunt, her dad, right? What's a twunt? Anybody curious? It's a twat and a cunt.
Is that in the Urban Dictionary?
It should be a twat. Yeah, they learn it. They learn it from other twants. So when we saw that she was trying to steal our daughter, when she was trying to mind manipulate our daughter, when she was talking very inappropriately to our minor daughter, when she talked about how she had already basically manipulated another child and stole that child from her family, from her mom and dad, causing animosity between her mom and dad to a point where they argued until one of them turned to, right? We were done. We were pissed. We had to take a break. But I think we're at a point now where we can say, fuck it. Let's keep doing it. Because, honestly, people, do any of you miss my rage burst?
Yes.
You had one earlier.
I did, today. But I want more.
We need to see the markers.
Markers being tossed.
Oh. Ouch!
Sorry, uh-oh. She's gonna
Director
call.
abuse.
She's gonna call HR. I'm screwed.
Cheryl says, yep, let's keep doing it.
Let's keep doing it. Thank you, Cheryl. I'm gonna keep doing this until I die. That's it.
I mean, for the rest of our lives, every Friday night, we're going to be watching the Troy Show.
You're damn straight.
I need a vacation.
Absolutely. What the hell did we just have?
Oh, I forgot.
I'm just the chauffeur and the bodyguard. That's all I am. I'm going to be honest with you.
Oh, Wayne is on, and he said, let's keep doing it.
Wayne! Damn it, Wayne. I hope you come down here soon, buddy. I really miss the fuck out of you. I really do. I really do. What a great guy Wayne is. Such a fun dude to be around. Truly great heart.
Oh, there's a cat trying to get in.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah.
Your mom's in. She says, I'm in.
Thank you, Mom. I love it. I love it. Now, if you people don't know, my mom is just as vindictive as I am when it comes to people fucking with her children and other people's children. And so I'm actually hoping to have my mom on the show one day. I think it would be entertaining to say the least.
Yes, definitely.
I've had my sister-in-law Cheryl here before, and I've had her live via what do you call it?
Video.
Video?
I don't know.
But I'd like to have my sister-in-law here live too. Also, I think that also would be a very entertaining show.
Wayne says, I can't wait to come down.
Hell yeah, bro. I mean, how the hell am I supposed to take care of this by myself? Right? I need help with that.
Yeah, sure. You need to have people here so you don't take care of it yourself.
Yeah, right. Right. And tell Louie I love him too, bro. I love both of you. You guys are great.
I want to say something that you missed the other night. Oh, I remember what my mom said?
What?
About the midget. Remember what you said you were going to do with the midget? And then what my mom said, remember you said you were going to buy a midget?
Oh, shit. I did say that, didn't I?
Yes.
I didn't say buy. I said pay.
Oh yeah, you did say pay.
I think it's illegal to buy a midget now. In 61, it wasn't. Just so you know, when Stand By Me was written, it was perfectly legal to purchase a midget.
I don't think so.
It's not. It was.
No.
I'm not bullshitting. I hope Facebook
Yes,
fact checker
Cheryl.
don't hit what.
She goes balls. so here's the story. Troy was saying that he was gonna pay a midget if we won the Powerball and give him a wiffle ball bat to go around and give him a list of people and tell them, here, this is from Mr. Grimes, and they would hit them. But before my mom knew that, my mom thought that the midget was gonna hit Susan in her balls. In return, we all laughed, and I said I had never, in my 40 some odd years, I won't say how many, that I had never heard my mom say balls before. And then my dad, who has been married to her for approximately, I believe it's 56 or 57 years maybe, said he'd never heard it. But so that was pretty funny. Also, one other thing is Paige, who previously, in a few years ago, when she was so stressed out about dance, would never have done what she did. She took all of her clothes. This was when we were in the hotel room on Tuesday night, and she put all of her clothes on. She had like 7 pairs of pants on, 8 shirts on, and it was very funny. Lisa has the video. It was a very funny video of Paige putting on her clothes and then taking them off. She looked like that girl from the Oompa Loompa, Willy Wonka, the one that turned into a blueberry. It was very funny.
I want it now.
Yeah, no, that's the other one.
Oh, is it? No, that was.
No,
that was
she's not the one that turned into the blueberry.
Oh, she's not?
No, she was...
Oh, that's right.
Oh, she
You're
was
right.
Veruca Salt. I can't remember the other one's name. Anybody know the blueberry girl's name from Willy Wonka?
Are you sure?
Yes.
I thought it was.
I gotta tell you, people, when my mother-in-law said balls, I thought for a moment, I hope my cardiologist surgeon is on standby because I'm gonna have a fucking heart attack from laughing. Alright? I had a mouthful of sandwich, and she said balls, and I'm like, right? It was a beautiful thing. I loved it. I loved it. I told them, thanks to the Troy Show, I have normalized the word balls. It just seems to be something that everybody says now, and I think it's a beautiful thing. Balls are not a beautiful thing, by the way. Have you ever seen them? They're not beautiful at all. But the word balls is actually
Thank you,
beautiful.
Nicole. Violet Beauregard.
Violet.
And Wayne, this is kind of a family show.
I don't even know what he said. I don't want to know. The fuck?
Blueberry's girl's name was Violet Beauregard. Thank you, Gina.
Hi, Wayne, you got in trouble. You got in trouble. You got no ice cream. You can't afford it. I can smell it. I can smell it.
He could probably get some ice cream.
Yeah. I would give a lot. I would give a lot to have Wayne and Louie and oh shit. Damn it, why can't I remember his name? The 2 servers from
Richard and Travis.
Richard and Travis. Man, I would Cowboy, I'd give anything. I'd give a lot to have you guys here for my birthday this year. That would be fucking amazing. Be like the old times again. But if not for that, for something else, man, what great times we had, right? And I understand that New York is quite a trip. I get it, but it would be fun. It would be very fun. And the beautiful part about it is, Wayne, is I'm friends with all the Claremont Police Department, and they'll do whatever I tell them to do.
Oh.
I mean, according to Paul, right? Right?
Yes.
Yeah. No, but in reality, they won't fuck with us just because we're partying and hooting and hollering. But Wayne, if you get on the roof of my house butt ass naked and jump off into a vat of Jello, you're probably gonna go to jail for it. So maybe not do that this time. But
This time, what?
I just fucking kidding. Oh god. Can I get another one of these?
All right.
Thank you. My server, that's an empty one. My server sucks. I mean, I need a new waiter.
No tip for you.
No tip for you. And Susan gives Paul just a tip.
Gross.
She doesn't. All the way in.
Okay, nasty. Move along.
People, I apologize for my little breakdown earlier. Because I didn't really want it to go that way today. But that's just truly how I feel. It's truly how I feel. You didn't see these kids. You didn't talk to these kids firsthand. I did. Some of you did, and some of you get it completely. The rest of you might be a bit confused. But
Cheryl said no need to apologize.
thank you, Joe. I didn't want salute. I just didn't want it to go that way this time. But it did. And did anybody really listen to the lyrics of the song?
Yes.
Yes.
Everything that was said in there was conveyed to me by a child that used to idolize her. From my daughter to my son to my nieces to close family friends, children that I consider my own, like I said, to some that that we weren't really too close, but I always thought of all of those children as mine. I always watched them closely. I paid attention. I made sure nobody harmed them, or I thought I did.
You were looking at the people that you thought you shouldn't trust instead of the person that you did trust that you shouldn't have trusted.
I shouldn't have trusted. None of us should. And you parents are up there right now, you should not trust them either. There's a few parents, there's not a few. There's 2 parents up there right now who are exempt from what I'm saying, and you know why you are, and you are doing the right thing. Trust me, we've already talked about it. We know what's going on, and I appreciate that. But to the rest of you, you're making the same mistake I made.
Right.
I don't hate you for it. I hate a few of you for other reasons, but not for that. But all of you suck balls for not listening, just like I sucked balls for not listening to my sister-in-law. And let's face it, my sister-in-law is a lot more sane than I am. My sanity is questionable at best.
What does that say about me then?
I don't know. Maybe you're just a glutton for punishment. I don't know.
Yes. Well, someone has to keep you in line.
You're the only person on this planet that ever could, aside from Paige and Troy. Well, Troy just enables me.
Exactly.
But Paige, when she says something, I listen.
Like when you're trying to run somebody off the road.
Swear to God, I knew that shit was going to come up. I knew that shit was going to come up. That little rich asshole deserved it. He deserved every minute of it, and he can go fuck himself. All right.
Yes.
Driving like that and pissing me off and cutting me off. He's damn lucky I didn't get out of the car and have anal sex with him right there in the street to prove to everybody that he wasn't the real man. Right.
Yes.
That's probably something I shouldn't have said. I probably shouldn't have said that. But I did. We're going to move on. If you don't know what happened, this is what happened. We were in Fort Lauderdale, West Palm Beach.
Boca.
Boca.
Boca
We was
Raton.
in Boca this weekend by Hollywood, and there was this little rich asshole, couldn't have been older than like 20, 25, revving his little rich car and all this shit, weaving in and out of traffic and all that stuff, and then he weaved in front of me. And it went, normal? Psychopath!
Exactly.
I bet you it's not for a very long time that dude forgets me. Right?
I'll probably be flipping through Facebook going, that's the guy that tried to run me off the road.
I bet you couldn't have slid a credit card in between my vehicle and his after he pissed me off.
Okay, that's enough of that.
It is. So back to Shanae, Susan, and Paul. This is a trend, people. This is a pattern. They stole thousands of dollars from hardworking families in Rhode Island, which is why they don't return to Rhode Island, because they know that they'd get their asses whooped if they return to Rhode Island, right? And Donna, I'm not saying anything that you don't already know is true. You do. All right? And I appreciate you watching. We all do. But you need to tell these people to button the fuck up and move on. Open a landscaping company. Open a goldfish pond. Whatever. But stop dealing with children. You need to tell them that because you're a good person. I like you. I do. I had some good conversations with you. I really like you. I respect you. My children like you and respect you. My wife likes you and respects you. Well, I think we all do, because you are a legitimate and good person. But they're not. Maybe they need to hear it from you. Maybe they need to hear it from you. Maybe their loyal following needs to hear it from you. You have the ability to step in and do something. You have the ability to be Mark Zuckerberg in this situation. Affect something. Do something. I don't want to continue to see these children get hurt. It's horrible. I don't want another father and another mother to have to hug their children and tell them, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for what we didn't pay attention to. I'm so sorry for what she did to you. I'm so sorry for what her family did to you. And it's okay to cry. Even though with every tear, a piece of our soul was destroyed. I don't want another family to go through that. A mom, a dad, a child. I don't want them to go through it. The next round is coming up. We're at that point. We're at that point where another round of victims are coming. And to the new victim or victims that's coming, tell your mommy and daddy that when you become victims, it's okay for your mommy and daddy to reach out to me and to tell me their story. I'll share it on the Troy Show. Right? It's okay. It'll be okay. The pain will start to slowly go away. It won't always completely go away, but it'll start to slowly go away. And watching and participating on the Troy Show will help you get through that pain. That's a part of the reason why I do it. We're nearing the end of this episode. How long into it are we?
Almost an hour and a half.
Almost an hour and a half. We're nearing the end of the episode. What time is it?
9:56.
9:56. I really would love to for someone, anyone, I don't care if you already have, just share with us, even if it's briefly, just type out something, even if it's a small thing, not one of the big things they did, just something small that they did to you so that you might comfort these new victims that are coming up. And we all know the next round of victims is coming up. It's inevitable. It is. It's coming very soon, within the next few months, because they make sure they have a victim or victims every year. Now, I think I know who it is. I think I know who two families, not two children, but two of the families of the next victims are, even though there might be more. I think I know two of them, two of the families.
Or could it be all of them?
It could be all of them.
If they close their doors and take off with the
They
competition
could be
money.
plotting, yeah, you're right. They could be plotting to take your fucking money and run. Just like they did from Rhode Island, just like they did from Susan Montegreen's School of Dance. Susan Montegreen's School of Dance with balls in her pants.
Did you just think of that?
Yeah.
Good job.
Again, brilliant. But I think I know who at least two of them are. Because remember, they may not be ready to take your money yet, because hell, COVID-19 saved these people. They have made tens and tens and tens of thousands of dollars off of COVID-19. They have. So they may not be ready quite yet to take your money and run, but it's getting close. But you know they're still going to be victims regardless. Unless they're so desperate to prove me wrong that they don't create victims this year, and I would feel honored if they didn't. As a matter of fact, I order you not to. I demand it. I command you not to. I've spoken. Let the words come out of my mouth, Shanae, be in red writing. I demand you not to have any more victims this year. But if you do, I think I know who two of the families are. And even though I'll be pissed off that there's any victims, and I'll be pissed off that one family is a victim, I'm going to be furious about one of them. And I will strike down upon thee with great vengeance and furious anger. And you will know my name is the Troy when I lay my vengeance upon thee. You better stop fucking with people. Your old friends from Rhode Island have reached out to me and my wife and my daughter and told us stories of your criminal actions and your abuse. We've proven that beyond a shadow of a doubt. We've shown you that. Hell, your own family members have reached out to us. And even though I promised them that I would keep their identities private and secret, if at any point in time you actually physically hurt another child, I'm gonna have no choice but to start naming names. And yeah, maybe I'll lose my inside information, but I don't care. I'd like to maintain it. And I don't want to do that. And maybe there's another way. But would your own ex-friends and your own family members reach out to us? We've not reached out to anyone. Tend to the Bible. When they reach out to us and say, you're on the right track, that's who these people are, and here's more things that they've done, you are bad, evil people. And you deserve every moment of the Troy Show. And I've got so many more things planned up here that might seem too bad right now. But when the time's right, I'm going to release it. I'm going to do those things. You'll never forget me. You'll never forget me. You'll regret the day you crossed my children. You'll regret the day you abused my children. If you haven't already started regretting that day, you soon motherfucking will. People, we need to come together. And we need to stop this shit. Even if you think what you have to say isn't going to affect anything, isn't going to stop them, don't worry about it. Just come forward and fucking say it anyway. You want to come and sit on this set and be on this show, come and do it. I beg you. If you want to come and do it and have me stand over there and you want this to be your show for 2 hours, 30 minutes, 10 minutes, 5 minutes, 5 hours. You come here and you got my set. My bullshit set. You've got it. Just come here. Just let me know. Any victims, any ex-child victims. You want to come here? You want to sit in this chair? You want to tell people something? You want to talk about your experiences? Come here and do it. I beg you. We have to stop it. We have to stop it. To some of you parents who know that you have some stories that could really affect this stuff, I beg you. And I'm not saying this to be mean, cold, heartless, or cruel. I beg you to grow a set of balls a quarter of the size of Susan's. Come here and do this shit. Say it. What do you got to fear? What do you got to fear? I'm here. I'm going to stand in between you and them, always. And they ain't coming after you knowing that I'm in the middle. Because when a man doesn't fear his own death, he fears nothing. Except frogs. I fear frogs. I don't fear death. Actually, I think it's a beautiful thing. So I'll be here. I'll stand in between you. And if I do die, trust me, I have three very, very loyal, badass friends that'll stand in between you and them too. They've already promised me so. And one of them's a complete and total wackadoodle. Worse than me. Come here, tell your story, preach your message, get this shit out to the people. I've rambled enough. Does anyone want to hear the last song?
No.
I got one no, one yes.
I'm joking.
And one I'm joking. Oh, wait.
That was me.
Same one.
Nicole
All right.
wants to hear it.
Who?
Cheryl wants to hear
Cheryl.
it. Your mom wants to hear it.
My mom? Excellent.
They got 3.
4. Dipshit. You can't count? You must have gone to school in Florida. Let's get this loaded and ready. Again, people, excuse my singing, even though I love this original song, and I've sung it and heard it and listened to it many times in my life. I've actually seen it performed live in concert 4 times. I still suck at singing it. Still had a hard time hitting those cues and matching the words, but I did the best I could. And I dedicate this song to Paul Mendez, of course. Right? If you didn't know. And Mr. Fireman, it's almost that time for some drinks. I don't want to continue to nurse this one. Huh, you like that? Anybody?
Yeah.
Very clever. Can you pour me another one?
We get it. We get it.
So I dedicate this song to Mr. Paul Mendez. Does anybody even like Garth Brooks besides me?
Yeah.
I love Garth Brooks. Thank you, sir. Part of that missed my mouth.
You're not supposed to wear it.
Nicole says yes.
Yes, that's a definitive answer.
Your mom says no. Nicole says, my fave. Catherine says, love Garth.
Well, if you love Garth Brooks, I apologize in advance for me completely destroying his song, because for you, I do not sing as good as Garth Brooks. However, Garth Brooks is not the king. The king is George Strait, and I already shit all over one of his songs. So, Garth is just in line. Besides all that, Trisha Yearwood will make him an omelet, and he'll forget all about this shit. Right?
Or he'll call you tomorrow and yell at you, like George.
Holy shit, I would shit myself if Garth Brooks called me and yell at me. I'm like, I'm so sorry. Why'd you do that? All right. Here we go, people. Polly Boy. I know you're watching. I know you will watch if you're not right now. I hope you enjoy You've Got No Friends by Troy Grimes.
Paul, I don't like you. You know that it's true. I even told about your affair. Bet you didn't know I'd start the Troy show and sing about you not having any hair. Well, I wasn't surprised to see the fear in your eyes and hear you bitch and complain. Now I've roasted you and your whole family too, especially that fat bitch Sinead. 'Cause y'all fucked kids from many places, made them cry real tears down their sad faces. Now you need to pay. Y'all won't be okay. I'll keep singing about y'all on social media places. If it looked like I stopped, it was just an oasis. Y'all have got no friends. Just face it. Well, I wasn't wrong. Y'all just don't belong. Now it's time to close up your doors. Give up the fight. Close the studio tonight. Sinead, get your ass off the floor. Think this is mean? Wait till I cause a real scene. Just give me an hour and a pen. I'll come from on high, hit you with the surprise that'll make your head spin. 'Cause y'all fucked kids from many places, made them cry real tears down their sad little faces. Now you need to pay. Y'all won't be okay. I'll keep singing about y'all on social media places. If it looked like I stopped, it was just an oasis. Y'all have got no friends. Now just face it. 'Cause y'all fucked kids from many places, made them cry real tears down their sad little faces. Now you need to pay. Y'all won't be okay. I'll keep singing about y'all on social media places. If it looked like I stopped, it was just an oasis. Y'all have got no friends. Now just face it. Last time, y'all. 'Cause y'all fucked kids from many places, made them cry real tears down their sad little faces. Now you need to pay. Y'all won't be okay. I'll keep singing about y'all on social media places. If it looked like I stopped, it was just an oasis. Y'all got no friends. Now just face it. Yeehaw. Y'all got no friends. Fucking face it. Ha ha ha. Giddy up, little midget. Giddy up.
Oh shit. Laughter is the best medicine. Is it not?
That was a good one.
Huh?
That was a good one.
Thank you.
Very good.
Cheryl says, love it.
Yeah.
Your mom says, woohoo! Catherine says, love it.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Thank you.
That was pretty good.
I'm sure
Yeah.
he'll love it too.
Oh, I hope they fucking hate it. I hope they hate it. I hope Paul is sitting in his booster chair right now trying to eat dinner. Going,
He may come over with his little air horn again.
he might.
Don't do it.
Anybody ever had a chicken and a biscuit cracker? This shit is good, man. Real good. I love it. I like them when I'm drunk. Like right now. I'm not drunk. I'm a little tipsy. But the best flavor, the best tasting chicken and biscuit cracker is when you're high. Shit, you're not. All different flavors.
I'll take your word for it.
Well,
I wonder if those people in that hotel room were eating those crackers.
holy shit, I bet you were. People, if you want to get high and you don't want to pay for weed, go stay at the Hard Rock Hollywood Hotel Casino. Am I right?
Yes.
It was the strongest smelling weed. It wasn't regular weed. It wasn't regular weed. It was weapons grade weed. And it just filled the whole entire hallway, right? All you had to do was walk through it, and you felt like Cheech and Chong.
Yes.
But hell, it smelled good. It smelled good. Right?
Wayne says it's time for him to hit the bed. Love you all. Miss you guys tremendously.
Love you, buddy. See you later. Hope you come down soon. Hoorah. People, we have neared the very end of episode
19.
19. So if episodes were the same as the age of children, this episode would be too old for Paul Mendez to fuck. It has to be 17 or below.
That's just nasty. So nasty.
It's true, though. He left his wife for a 17-year-old child. Fucked up. We've neared the end of it. I don't think there's anything else I can say, to be honest with you. Not that I'm tired of hearing me, but I think that maybe some of you are tired of hearing me. So we're going to call this an episode. Anybody have anything to say? I'll wait for your response, and if you don't, we're going to move on. As always, as usual, we're going to end this episode by playing a song, letting the song play all the way to the end, so that if any of you have anything you want to say to each other, say hello, howdy doody, goodbye, I love you, any of that stuff. And remember, don't be afraid to say I love you, because you never know when it's your last chance to say I love you, right? Don't be afraid of the L word. So, going to leave this song playing while we do. Does anybody have anything they want to say?
I want to tell them that when we were playing the Name That Tune and Purple Rain came on, one note, and he knew the song.
I do. I love Purple Rain. What can I say?
And I will also have to add that there was a High School Musical song that came on, And none of us knew the name of it except for Troy Grimes himself. Put your head in the game. He knew the name and we did not.
That's because I spent many, many hours on the couch with my daughter watching High School Musical.
Which, by the way, is 15 years old today.
Oh, you're shitting me.
She just said that.
You're shitting me.
Yeah,
No.
she did.
She said it. I'm not shitting you.
Said it earlier.
For fuck's sake. It's
Yeah.
15 years old and I still look this good.
Yes.
That's crazy.
What does that have to do with anything?
I'm just saying, pointing out to everybody that no matter how old I get, not only do I maintain my hair,
Yes.
but I maintain my looks.
And I know why you like that movie the best, because his name is Troy.
I forgot
Troy
about
Bolton.
that. Troy Bolton.
Yes.
Troy Bolton. That's right. Again, these things are burnt into my head like I'm a prisoner at a Japanese war camp.
Such a good movie, though.
It was the first. I mean,
was a
after the
musical.
first 700 times I watched it, I started thinking this is a good movie.
Okay, that might be a little exaggerated.
A little bit, not much. But remember, I always tell the truth,
Even when you lie.
even when I lie.
Yes. All right.
Troy Bolton. I forgot about that. Well, people, we are at that time where we're going to call it an episode. I hope you exchange good nights and hellos, howdy doodies. I just got the marker thrown back at me, Paul.
It's a highlighter.
Highlighter, right?
Oh, now it's going to be lost forever.
Lost forever. We're at that point in time. So listen, people. I love you. I'll always love you. I'll always be here for you. If I can do anything for you at all, if it's in my ability to do it, I will. Just call and ask. I'll be here for you next Friday. I'll be here for you for many, many Fridays after that. Until now and then, don't forget to make time for the bad guy.
Well, you can tell by the way I use my walk, I'm always back. No time to talk. Music loud and women want to be kicked around. Since I was born, and it's alright.
Nicole, thanks for watching. I love you. Catherine, thanks for watching. I love you. Wayne, I love you, buddy. Thanks for watching. Mom, I love you. Thanks for watching. Cheryl, thanks for watching. I love you. Tim, thanks for watching. Alex, thanks for watching. Matthew Holiday, thanks for watching, buddy. I love you. Mary, thanks for watching. Gene, thanks, brother. I love you. Thanks for watching. Heather, thanks for watching.
But it's alright, it's okay. I live to see another day. We can try to understand.
Sean, thanks for watching. Bruce, thanks for watching, buddy. Go Claremont Fire and Rescue. Jim, thanks for watching. Chris, thanks for watching. Joseph Stevens, thanks for watching, buddy. Gary, thanks for watching. Tony, thanks for watching. All right, guys, I love you. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next Friday.
Somebody help me. Somebody help me out. Like going nowhere. Somebody help me out. Nothing left.
Anybody watching that I shouldn't say their name or can't say their name right now, I love you. Thanks for watching from all those hundreds of miles away. Thanks for watching The Troy Show. Peace out.